This playthrough is rated E10+.
After the Divine Empire had taken its first actions, the feudal lords requested counsel with Serdic. Though unsure whether the request was genuine or simple, the bait for a trap, Serdic decided to meet with the lords and act accordingly when the time came. Stage 23, Cost of Betrayal. Ah, Divine Emperor, thank you for coming. Enough pleasantries. I came to ask if you'll join my cause. But first, tell me why you have people hiding in the next room. What do you mean? Plain dumb, man. You fool! How long have you been a lackey to the Empire? Was it from the very start? Ugh, kill them! Now we both know where we stand. Do you know how many lives were lost thanks to people like you? Draw your weapons, men. Let's punish these cowardly traitors. So yeah, this battle is similar to Battle 25 on the Good Path, the Lord's trap, I believe. But anyway, Marcus completed the Atelier, Summer Training, Ansel completed the Hangman's Tale, Al completed the Gems Challenge, Alhambra became a treasure hunter, selling, training. Hegel became a high priest, training, Forest Cathedral was completed, got Tiny Bullion and Chrism Proof. And then Trials became a Templar. Okay. So now, we need to go on to the next section, but select some dialogue, or let's show off some dialogue before we continue on, so.
Looks like it's my turn.
Alright. Al, where are you at? There you go. Al.
Guess it's my turn.
See, Elmar. And
This
Egel.
one's all mine. Looks like it's my turn.
And then Rukia and Alhambra have dialogue
Here
here.
I go! I'm gonna put my back into it!
The traitors, huh? Is there a problem with that? No problem here. I hate traitors. Have you ever been betrayed? Yeah, by a woman I thought I knew better than I did. Oh, first. Now's my chance. Steady. What are you up to? Oh, nothing. Just some scouting. Then what's in your pocket? If you're with Serdic, it means you're a soldier that is Divine Empire. So maybe you should think twice before about doing whatever you please. I guess this is okay though. But if anyone spots you, don't come crying to me. You're the best, Alhambra. You really get it. I love you. Quit it with that love stuff. Another battle, right after they spring a trap on us, and this time we're walking right into it. It only goes to show that what faith he has in this. Shows how desperate he is, if you ask me. It may seem that way, but he's treading a difficult balance. If he really were desperate, this would all be for naught. No one knows that better than him. Who's the him in that sentence? Who indeed? Alright, that's it for all the dialogue we can show off. So now, going over... Let's reform the party. Going over some... Now, I do need to gain some levels, mainly because this whole battle's a really good spot for level grinding. I would get everyone at least to 20 plus, maybe 22, for this one to get some skills up. It's not as good as the Lord's Trap, because that one you could get people up to level 30 pretty easily. This one's not as strong about that, but you can still get some free levels from people. So I'm going to do that really quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back after gaining some levels. Everyone gained a few levels. The only one who went a little overboard with was Arius, just because it was so easy to weaken guys with him, and then finish them off with other characters so they could get their levels, which will actually help in this battle. Because actually I was going to use Arius anyway, or someone with a group attack spell, and someone with a decent... with at least a decent enough defense or HP to survive like a hit or two, if it really came down to it. So, but we'll go over that here in a second. So let's go ahead and go over errands. Okay, so for... Let's see, where are you, Al? There you are. Alright, for the Gold Rush, we're going to send Al on that one. And then Margus, we're going to send you on the 4th Atelier. And then Sheena, we're going to send her on the Death's Tale. And then Egel, we're going to send her on the New Order to get Chrism Proof and Odd Fruit. Okay. And then after that, I don't think, let me see. I don't know if I want to. I could level up like Selmar and stuff like that, but I don't know if. Oh yeah, those guys already have their level, so I don't know why I messed with that. I guess I could. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll send them on. Training. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Let's see. Yeah, let's do training for everyone else. Yeah, no healer for this battle, weirdly enough. I mean, you could use a healer easily, but I'm gonna do without it, so. Other than that, I would give defensive gear to Serdic. He's kind of your tank when you need to move him around. I use K because I use basically K, Alhambra, and Izuna because they're really high damage dealers and they got okay movement, and I'm gonna need that for this battle because this one's a little bit tougher than the Lord's Trap because of just the way things work overall in general. So. But I'll show you that here in a second. I'll show you how I gained my levels. Basically, well, the victory is to defeat all enemies. Unlike the Lord's Trap, which is basically just defeat the boss, which is Testasarius here. We actually have to defeat everyone, so we need to work on this a little bit differently than we normally would. Really, the way I did it is basically use someone with range explosion or some type of range ability that hits multiple things, and you'll be able to defeat quite a few of these targets back to back. So let's move you here. And then let's move. Get all of Humber to finish this guy off.
You're practically standing still.
Should finish him off. Unless we get extremely unlucky. Okay. I don't know why I shut that off. I could have skipped it. Now she'll probably get dinged a couple by like 1 or 2 guys, but that'll be fine. And obviously, if let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That should finish you off. You should have enough attack to do that. Yep. Alright. And then, let's see. If I move you there, she gets smacked. Probably move her up a little bit further. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Move you there. We'll move her. Although she could take the bow hit, but I'd rather not, so. I don't think those guys. Oh yeah, I guess I should go over the enemies. So we got a couple of Pontifexes here. They got Aurora Torrorie, which hits to about right here, so we should be fine on that one. Got quite a few knights here. No skills, just go charge into us. We got a few linemen there, or, you know, Alariuses. They got a decent, pretty good move. Most of the enemies are just gonna charge into you guys, and then we've got a couple of Venators there for ranged attack. Couple wizards. They've got Fire Raid and Flame Shard, so they do a decent amount of fire damage. And then we've got a couple wizards over here. They got White Dust and Arcane Ice, so they can be kind of annoying. And then finally we got Testasarius here. He's a heavy knight, got an old ZOC, magic guard, duelist. So make sure not to get hit one-on-one by him. But overall, just now I'm just trying to decide if I want to. Maybe I might just move her forward instead. Yeah, we'll just move her there. Okay. So everyone's gonna move towards these guys. Well, I'm surprised the Pontifex has actually moved down. That's a little weird. All right, sure. Yeah, I gotta attack Alhambra. She'll probably take a little smiddling of damage, but nothing we can't handle. Yeah, sorry, Alhambra. You're just, unfortunately, that's just how it is. The only problem is a lot of people like to go after Izuna for some reason. But anyway. Alright, Ignite War. That'll get quite a few guys.
I'll show you the difference between us.
This will one-shot most of these guys. Boink! Alright. So the challenge here is to... Nah, but that'll get her she'll get hit by the wizard, so... And if I move too far, she'll get hit by the Rotororier, so...
I'll chew you up and spit you out.
Alright, let's see. Might as well move her at least in a reasonable position for assistance. Alright, and then probably Mull. Yeah, we'll just have him finish these guys off because there's no reason to go after that bottom guy. Yeah, and then you're there to basically protect Azuna from damage. Nice. And let's see, well, since that guy is... Well, since he can't hit us with a spell from his current location, we'll just have we'll have Ansem finish him off. Boink! Now running away, eh? Come back here, I'll bite your legs off. Oh wait, that's wrong. Yeah, everyone's gonna start moving. Yeah, it's because everyone they don't give you enough time to really like wait, so you have to kind of like pick and choose. Your range is like 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, you could hit Alhambra if you wanted to. And if I really wanted to, I could just have her just charge down. But the thing is, I'd be hitting like getting hit by the wizards. So I kind of want them to move just a little bit further, like at least these guys. And these guys have I believe also have a 6 on their range. So they just need to move up a little bit further. Alright, let's have... Well, let's wait and see how... We want them to get a little bit closer, so I might move areas a little bit farther up. Where's their movement at? I could probably move them up here to pull a few more dudes. Oh yeah, I need a... Yeah, we'll do that. Heal with K there. Yeah, let's go ahead and have Ansem finish that wizard off. That way we don't mess with him anymore. Yeah, not enough movement. I was hoping maybe they'd have enough movement to hit into them, but no. Alright, keep running away. I wanted them to move as close to Serdic as I could, so I purposely let him get smacked. That wizard just doesn't want to deal with it, huh? Okay, let's see. I have Alhambra deal with... she'll only get hit by magic, and that won't kill her, so... And Arios can finish off these guys easily, at least those two, so... What's their range? Might leave, he can take the damage. I might let him just get hit and stand there just to take the chunk of damage. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So, because yeah, those guys will get finished off easily. Do that.
You're practically standing.
Yeah, not close enough for that, so alright. not enough room to take on both of them, so. And maybe I will have, because he can finish him off. It's just I'm afraid of, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm afraid of them going after areas, so. Might just do that. Let's see. Now I'll leave him out of attack range.
Here I go.
Oh, are you kidding me? Fine, whatever. Stupid. I hate when they counterattack me, even though the percentage to do that is really low. But anyway, alright. Fine. We can heal via K anyway, so. And he doesn't do enough damage to hurt, or to kill Altreus, so. Or Altreus. That's a different storyline, folks. That is not this one. For those who haven't watched The Good Path, ignore what I just said. Yeah, she's got enough to survive that. Yeah, might as well go have Altreus finish, or Altreus, and some. Derp to derp 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 derp. Mixed up my names today. Let's go ahead and get healed by K since it's about 15%, which ain't bad, so. Huh, she's got enough movement to get healed too.
You're practically standing.
That guy does not want to be hit. Alright. Who's the other character? Oh yeah, K. That guy should be moving here pretty soon. I'll advance and finish off the priest there. And the wizard when it comes down to it. Might as well get healed while we wait for the going guy to appear.
You're practically standing.
Yeah, if you do it right, you don't technically need healers all the time. As long as you have someone with what was the skill again? Will of War, which actually Serdic can do that now that he's a Cold Emperor, weirdly enough. Actually, I think he could do that as a Paladin too, but still. Alright, finish this guy off.
Take this.
Alright, how's everyone? Pretty good. Yeah, much better than the 5% originally when you first... I mean, I don't usually use Will of War too often, but in this path I do it a little bit more just because of... because we don't have an infinite MP battery like we do in the previous one, so... And as soon as we hit that guy, hit Tessasarius, he'll come after us. So let's wait to hit him. And Ansem does a pretty decent amount of damage. So to him by himself, he'll do almost half damage.
Take this.
Yeah, see, can't quite finish him off, but he can get close. Oh, he's not gonna move. Never mind. Okay, Ansem, if you would, or just overblast him. Oh. I keep not using his overbreak, even though I could. It's just it's always better to move him and do stuff, you know. There you go, Ansem. And we get overwhelming victory. Well, there's no other choice. We had to do it. Buzz experience. We got a couple bullion, a champion gem. Damn it, our future! You forfeited any future the instant you joined the Empire. Alright, well, the trap was sprung, but we were waiting for it, and we finished them off at the head. Now a lot of our enemies are gone. But as we continue on our war against the Empire, it looks like multiple different forces are at work. How will we deal with the situation that calls for two different groups to be fought? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Rondo of Swords. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.